Lagi no, lagi. Nilai nalai kela kona tu du tera mati tu kau no, tu yo bagai tu kela no. Asul lah saya kau di pelabu sapone tu yo bagai tu kau di sana. Du pipi lah saya lagi. Kaya budak itu mana tu ni tu si tu tahu no. La kita kisi ye le ni no tu si le tahu tu la bayi tu si ye no. Ya kepaplan itu no wera tera KV no awera si ketulota no shape ya wera tak kita kelu bakal no sumenya telah bela no awela mi nui to mo no la bakal papla ta la hi wa no ago ni no la ko US ni wera si gara gi kelu chor chor no ye na la tu kana tu la kita no we no cha tera KV te wera la ko wa klo no mi ki le tu kuk la na da no Firstly, la kenyok la mo ni sumu tu khogna tu la kita mo no awe si kitu da hi gi ba ti ko ko mle dir pha no le tu le a no mi ta ko ta ya gi te le tu bla nyai lo no aku ni do mo tu ma da da cha de te tu le tho bo no awe da ta ko ta pho le du da pu ya ma to le ti ko ko mle dir pha de tu pri ra tu le pa pha no te si ko lo no aku ni no ke ri ye te tho li ye sumu ta tu e ra na li no awe ni ko ra the si khom ni ki ji te ni la no kana kwa na ora tu tra Kevin ang glesa na shape ya ora ta kita klo na ba khata le hi wa gi no su me nya la mi nu da ni no na awe tu ko kla ka kla thi fi ni no tam du la u chu kle te du na ra khela na khu khu su da ma na no tam du la
me Dr. Kevin Tewe de niña be ti lo da da le ta ku ta po wa ne me ta le ke pa dum nya ma ni lo no okay Dr. Kevin you can move on
okay so this is an opportunity because President Trump made a commitment to our ethnic people in 2019, and so I've been meeting with many Republican congressional leaders, people from the State Department, and connected to the Trump administration.
okay on what ti la da when the administration the when the ba ka da pu pu le 2019 the okay on ne ta ko ta ya de we nyo ke ti lo ta do I've been
making a compelling argument to them that the time is now, and that President Trump, and in my opinion, along with the Republicans, are probably the only ones that can stop the Burmese generals and return each ethnic group to have their own land and have independence.
When the president plan the president Trump on a meta kodaya kita le waglu ko tu dia kini bagi atas kodaya atas the president Trump where atas kodaya
So it's important that people like any family members or whoever across the United States and even outside of the United States to come to Washington D.C. on May 7th. If you remember, the first time we did that was in 2017.
So when the bed of the move up when America go make it look up when it May 7th May nui to ne wa le ko wa le when le pu pi le ko when le wa tu wa le pu pi le when 2017 le wa bloli when it that go nya se ko move up ko le on America da tipo le le pa ra da le ti wa le me nui to pu ne no
The difference this time is when Trump was in office, the first time he did not have control of Congress. Like the House and the Senate. This time he does. That's why this is one opportunity that will likely never present itself again.
Love when the Trump ne ke wa ko the blonde again is a ne ka ne we ba ka le when the control da when the kele ko wan ke ne ba ka le the upper house, the lower house, calculation and control the middle, but I regular color aware that when they forget the quarter of the neighborhood, but I want a fair way, Petamada short toy.
The focus is going to be for him to address the issue of Russia and China, as they are the only ones responsible for the Burmese generals still standing. In other words, if they were not propping them up, the Burmese generals would have fallen a long time ago.
Robam no kole tatilo that blowing in Bakado when aware Kate Bakado learn Russia make where China make cover the letter short term much whether when they do so when where to Masoro when what they would share never made a meal what they touch of the machine so much over clear the new
The big key for the United States is the time now that the Karen people, Kachin, Archon, all the different groups, is the time now that they can come together and unite so they can govern and have independence and have their land back. And I believe that it is time. But that's going to depend on all of us coming together and getting all of the different groups that are fighting each other to stop fighting each other and come together and hold hands. It's critical at this time.
when we were there, so we got to the bang up plan again, the little plan again, the title showcase that you make paper. Paper good, I met that, but I tell about Bagano, maybe I can do. The local that the bill, when I can never attack, but I have one. When Papa drove with Bata, Elata, Bata, good for Saturday Funny, Apollo, the mother Kuku for the Glutu, the old America, whatever.
I want you to envision having a Korthule, land without evil, to where you can take care of the land, have the waterfalls, have all the natural resources, and each ethnic group have full control and autonomy to direct their future.
Land without evil, let God fill at the over when the water fall, till or two, that we tell level with 2 level people go good in all.
The other option is the Burmese generals stay in control, and this stuff will continue another 75 years. And so I can't tell you enough. The United States can do so much, but it has to be to where we all come together as one and stop the nonsense. We have to hold hands. We have to have interdependence between one another, but we also have to have it that everyone is focused on freedom and self-determination, not holding hands with the corrupt and brutal Burma regime, the Burmese generals.
Away to Masoro away in the middle of Pova, me odi that and but Chumania body to Palade, but the Zela in Nuchi up there, Baba, and again, a low do love of Bapa Pura, the Pupu, draw one Matapo, draw the type we don't know Pova, to Masoro in it.
I've been very busy for the last few months digging up research and really understanding, could federalism ever work? And everything pointed to no, because in the past it's been tried many times. Federalism is not a new thing. The Burmese generals tried it over and over again through different proxy groups, and now they're trying it with the NUG. I do not believe federalism will ever bring freedom and independence. It will bring more of the Burman elite trying to dominate all of the ethnic people. The only way forward, in my opinion, from all the evidence that I've looked at, is each ethnic group to have their own independence, freedom, have their ethnic armed groups to be security forces, and have all the ethnic people have memorandum of understandings like General Nerdau was able to do with the Kachin, to hold hands, to help defend collectively all the freedom. And the Burmans should only be entitled to their little area of land. All the ethnic people should have their land. And the partnership with the United States could be that you invite the United States to come in and start having businesses come to help build an economy, rather than right now, the Chinese use the Burmese military to take all of your natural resources into China, and that's why they're propping, and same with Russia, that's why they prop up the Burmese generals. The alternative would be to get the United States to work with you on that, to where it would help develop a strong economy so you could feed your families and have security and have a whole new outlook on life. That's what's at stake here.
Dr. Kevin Tevayale, Nitago Kevin, Pute Yame, is a little Patilo Popu, not callable, Kevin, Lupo, Wayne, and never Bale, Clam, that they're independent. nakini dakle se kupwa da pupui lata ma da pemati da apapun ni perolism ni tenyoba bang nukole ni awe ayo tu masuk de pan da awe ni keke ni awe tu da ta rekat le awe ni kau pun ni awe bo ora control da yo ti kau bisa bawa da lu tu de pan la ula ikbe pan be le ta ne ko ni allo do re le bo de pan ora ta puta po Como na porque ya está de pliego do ko da ki da when ko America pendo de party do le ko ma sha wa di do le ko ni ke pata ya ta de ple awan ni do
Encouragement is be very careful and not get into arguing and fighting with people that already have their mindset in a particular way. We have to cling to hope and freedom that is a God-given right for everybody. We have to be able to show the United States that our people are mature enough to hold hands together, to have interdependence, and to have the land that Karen are known for. A land that has people that love God, love family. They stand up against evils. And they have hospitality to always care for other people. That's what Karen are known for. And that's what I'm telling the United States officials, that's who our Karen people are. And now we have to prove it by coming together, holding hands. And I encourage everybody, like General Nagali says, freedom's not free, you have to work for it. Part of working for it is giving up the stupid things. People that are getting intoxicated all the time, being foolish about things. I believe that God's waiting for everyone to draw close to Him and do good. Constantly stand up every single day and make good decisions. That's how we're going to win this. That's how we're going to be able to do this.
Kalau kau belum malah tak kau tahu le ba kilo ada pada tak cukup mula ada bak lubak le di depan ni ba. Kau ba concentrate le beta peta malah beta le beta pa pula tak tu mana ke kecil kau beta tak boleh buat ni lo. Bang kau le ne ke ne meda aku ba rela tak sih kau dah cita tu saya ada bukan masa ada beta muda mana le sunya kui le tak asal le tak minta tu lo. Aku buat bila buat ni lo.
I work hard to do this because I love our people and I believe in our people. And I believe the Quran are the ones that can lead the way for all the other ethnic groups.
Aku baru biasa, mami tu, kerana wana ni kapa gelu tam na si kau wana kapa kenyo, tetapi taman belanja ini dah masuk tu, ma kuku.
So to answer a few questions I see in the comments. So for people that want to speak to any of the meetings that we have, you need to send, there's a link that TSO can send you, and you need to fill it out and upload your driver's license or green card. Because good service, because heightened sense of security, they're going to require ID for people that are going to go into those higher level meetings.
Ini ni bakal tak lelaki wan ni udah high level dah tak kilo dah petot kau ni kau ada kah, tak lepas dah lelaki wan ni kau ada petot dah kilo dah pun dah lelaki nak lelaki tu ni kau ada kah pun ni, kalau kerja lelaki dah lepas dah di depan ni, bila form dah tisu ni dah bakal driver license ni ke passport ni ke bila ni dah, wan ni le tak cakap dah member dah, ni waktu aku dah yang lelaki nak lelaki wan udah dah doctor cabin ni.
There's also a petition that he can send you the link. The petition's important for people to sign that because that's our way of showing the United States government how many people are standing up and saying we want freedom. If the numbers are low on that, it's very hard to make that argument. So everyone needs to be able to get people to complete that, especially people that actually are in Katule and are facing all the suffering from the corrupt rule Burma regime.
Udah lek awal petition le apa selalu ke anata kelelaki wata soto ada anata terdiri ada soto begini wan bas pera form dah kan ni selalu dia agak pera form dah mak wada pemnukulan ni tu Amerika berdua ni ada ciwen ni pada ulah lot kini pera le pun ada cita winat doa depan apa ni motor tu pera when it the when tagile the clear tale data the blonya from full metal riddle that blonya of the where there are Kevin Devil that blonya in a little bit for the Luba Tachi Kota to play the when it it's almost meta petaya with the term of the phone in it where made a doctor Kevin Atta. Pak Claro na when I could quit log on me did by.
I just pasted in, I'm pasting in right now the link. That's for you to send your ID if you want to go to high-level meetings. So if you can paste the link in there for the petition. The other thing I want to say is, I know a lot of the opposition are telling people that you're going to be deported, and that if the U.S. will deport you because you're wanting independence and all that kind of nonsense. All of that is silliness. If you remember, every year we've gone to DC, the same games are played telling people that kind of nonsense. The people that are being deported right now under the Trump administration with green cards is because they're standing by Hamas, a terrorist organization that is anti-Semitic and trying to destroy Israel. So the people that support a terrorist group, that's the only reason that they're being deported. So don't let people mislead you and make you be afraid that for you standing for freedom for our people is going to get you deported is absurd and absolutely wrong. That's not true.
So Dr. Kevin Tewaja le mukwane le when the kane ba le edog le high when level of when meeting fill up application form ne that the ne wata ko da le do ga ti ne Dr. Kevin Tewaja ba no ne te hagu le tu me le ne ba ga deport tu me ne ba ga share ke da tu ne ta when made a wrong information or the baba no the baba ko ne ko ni de ra Kevin nu ra sareta ke le ji wane atro makita uthobola ko li ta tro makita do pada no te dona kini ta te bane te meta la baba kalau pata di poro bane lo the green card pata di poro bane ko bo da lo akon ne lo da when aware crimes the when Hamas when organization the bane lo ba di poro men le ba ke le ji wa da ba di poro ne de ne ba do ba se ko ba ko ne Dr. Kevin Jan is lot of the letter blonya in the Kuna meter, the Daku meter red with the Tulu and the letter. They bar when it, but in your quad.
The other game that was played in the past that I'm sure they will do again is telling people not to go to DC, that you can just go to your individual state. That does nothing. There's a very big difference between states and the federal government. We need the power of the federal government, the Trump administration, and the Republicans that hold power in both the state and the Senate in Congress. Anyone that would tell you that you should go to your own state, not Washington, D.C., is just trying to undermine and destroy this. Don't fall for those games. We need everyone to be there. It's very, very critically important for this to be successful.
Me sebelumnya kita pakai lagi je gele dah when ke pura ta le tola to pura ta man sebelumnya ini ta le lagi when kita le redo pa pura ta le buko kilo ta le federal government bam nu pura pada no tewe ja le ni Dr. Kevin Dewe lo lo le ki ba lo le do ba le kilo ta na ke da we na when awe ti ru ko te no the senator no ke ko ne te lo ta le to ja ni ba te ga ja ni wo Dr. Kevin Tewaja Lene, the federal government, the state government, Locho, military and senator, the Kia and the poor over, take on a letter when a federal government on the Trump administration on it, that's what the letter that get up as old Tata, the metal, the Dora Kamo, I want to, but I don't know how to open it. The Lakanari, I agree to the Palace, the Poku lagi one.
So I never plan on giving up, and neither can you. We all must stand strong no matter what. We must be wise in everything we do. So with that, just God bless you all. I love you all so much. And if there's any other questions, feel free to ask me, and I'm happy to answer.
Dr. Kevin. Dr. Kevin, the word now is that he should not love one, the church, let them meet at all. The Tiquati dollar, when a Tiquati dollar, they open in the so we saw what we call a lot of